Is after it burns, will we be left with charred, or will we rise like a phoenix out of the ashes that Atlanta has always done? Will we use this as a moment?
Hi, it's Terreana. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Today I just want to sit and do something really creative. I need a reset. All of the draining negative images that I've been seeing lately, I just want to sit and do something positive and encouraging. So let's go ahead and get started. Through everything that I've been watching and reading this week, I saw Killer Mike's speech and it was really touching. Before I even saw his speech though, I've been thinking about this bird, the phoenix bird. Once Killer Mike talked about the phoenix bird in his speech, it kind of really hit home. And so when I thought about what I wanted to do this week, I honestly wasn't even going to sit down and film this week, but I just needed to be creative. Being creative just really keeps me going. And I know watching positive content helps other people too. So I hope that this can be positive and uplifting for you during this crazy, crazy time. So that's my inspiration for this look today. It is by no means an everyday look or anything like that. I just want to do something out of my norm. Here's my inspiration photo. I've been looking at quite a few phoenix birds just to kind of get an idea of what I wanted to create. And this is one I kind of settled on. So it's just going to be inspiration. It's not going to be exact. The phoenix bird that inspired this look has such a wonderful deep meaning of a rising from the ashes. And I feel like with all of the world literally burning around us, something like this just means so much to me. I'm going to go ahead and start with some face paint as a foundation to kind of work on this look. Everything that I use on my skin, if I can find it, I will list it below just in case you want to create something. So I already have my base done, my foundation, my blush, and all of that. So now I'm going to go ahead and lay down some color. I'm going to use some yellow face paint and a sponge. Load that sponge up. I'm going to start around my eye and bring it down just a little bit, and then a little bit above the side of my forehead. And then I'm going to do kind of a similar thing on the other eye. When I thought about this look, I wanted to do something pretty, but also something that I could wear if I wanted to. If I wanted to walk down the street with a mask on, I would wear this. I would. This is where the head of the bird is going to be, and I'm going to have the wings go over on my forehead and kind of swing around on this side of my face, if that kind of makes sense. So I have some yellow, so I'm going to go ahead and mix a little bit of orange with this as well. Throughout this process, it's just kind of layering, 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 and then adding detail at the end. Taking some orange face paint, I'm just going to go ahead and add that to the same places pretty much where I put the yellow. And I'm using this as kind of like an outline, but also slightly blending it. This is what we have so far. It kind of looks like a mess at first, but once we keep layering it, it just starts to really come together. Now that I have the base layer down, I'm just going to take my paintbrush and some face paint and add some more details. I'm just going to load up the brush with some orange and red. I'm going to begin with the shape of the head.
That's what she said.
For this, I'm using my own eye for the eye of the bird. Going down my face, I'm just using light flicking motions. I'm going around my eye just to give the shape of the head, and towards this area of my forehead, this is where it's going to be the wing. So I'm going to start flicking out to create the wing. This is what we have on this side. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side, just giving this side more definition to make it look more like feathers. I zoomed you guys in a little bit more because I'm going to add some yellow detail. I'm taking a brush that's a little bit smaller. I'm pretty much doing the same thing, following the orange lines, but adding the yellow right in between them. Now I'm going to go into the red and add a little bit more detail with that. Now, normally I wouldn't put red over the eyes, but I do have foundation and I have other products on top, so the red is just not sitting on my skin. So we have a nice fiery feathery look right now. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is go ahead and do the beak and just add a little bit more details. The beak, I'm using black, and then I'm going to mix it with just a little bit of red. So I have my red here and I'm just mixing it with a little bit of black. This is how I mix colors. I didn't show you guys before, so there you go. Getting my Bob Ross on right now. For the beak, I'm gonna just follow my nose. Now I'm going to take the same deep red black mixture and I'm going to line my lid with it and using the colors up here, just blending it like that. I'm going to take this same color and mix it into the feathers, but I'm going to use it as kind of like an outline. For these lines, I'm adding just a little bit of a wiggle to it, just so that the feathers kind of come together. These type of brush strokes also kind of gives the illusion of like a flame. Taking the Beauty Rush palette by Colored Rain, I'm going to add a little bit of eyeshadow to this look. I'm starting with the shade Dream. This is the palette here. None of the Fayon brushes have any names or numbers on them, so I'm just taking a kind of a fluffy blending brush. It's on the smaller side. Then I'm going to add this into the crease of my eye here. Then I'm just going to bring that up into the brow. And then I'm also going to add this on my forehead. And down here. Kind of just anywhere where I feel like it needs just a little bit of something extra. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add some eyeliner. This is by LA Girl. This is the Glide Gel Liner in the shade Gold Mine. Now taking a flat synthetic brush. All the brushes I'm using today are Fayon brushes. I'll link those down below if you guys are interested. I'm gonna take this brush here, and I'm using that really bright yellow gold, and I'm going to pack that underneath the lash line on this side here. And then I'm gonna kind of bring it up and flick it out. And once that color is placed, and I'm just going to lightly blend it down. I'm going to do the same thing on the top. All right, now that that is done, I'm going to top this off with some glitter details. I'm going to take my Mayron mixing liquid and a tiny brush. I think I want to put maybe some orange glitter inside of there. This is Mayron glitter also. Putting my brush in the liquid and then putting it in the glitter, and then I'm just gonna add the accents. Now I'm going to add a little glitter to the beak, and I'm going to use some black Ben Nye glitter. I'm just using it as kind of like an accent. I'm not going to add too much glitter. I'm going to add a little bit of glitter to my wing liner. I'm gonna go ahead and pop some lashes on. I'm gonna use these lashes by Color Rain. If you saw my last makeup video, it was not a good lash day, so hopefully these new ones will do me right.
That's what she said.
These are the CRO32 lashes. Now that lashes are on, I'm gonna go ahead and line the lash line a little bit just to blend those. I'm going to add a little bit of mascara underneath the lashes. Since I have face paint on my lashes, I want to darken them up a bit. This helps blend the natural lashes with the falsies. Now I'm gonna take my lower lash line mascara and apply mascara to the lower lash line. Now I'm going to take a wipe and take off this lip gloss and apply some lipstick. The lipstick I'll be using today is by Pat McGrath. It's Elson number 2. As if this look wasn't extra enough, I'm gonna go ahead and add some Fenty highlighter onto my lips, and this is the one in Trophy Wife. And then I'm going to add just a little bit on my cheeks. I'm gonna go ahead and take my hair down and show you guys the final look. Thank you for stopping by my channel today. I hope you really enjoyed the look today, and I hope that I brought you some sense of joy and positivity. Don't forget to check out my website, itsterreana.com. Check out my other videos. If you enjoyed this one, give it a thumbs up and share it so that we can keep this positivity moving. Check me out on my other socials. It's Terreana everywhere. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye guys.